Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the General's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, the child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt. Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Extract him.
Analysis.
Okay, that's the General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
Isso! Sai disso! Sai disso! Tiré. Fue, tú la no, la anima.
Watch yourself. Alright, now you just need to extract the General's number 2.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Boss, another child soldier has entered the village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol out. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
You have arrived at your destination. Destination. Support helicopter requested.
Doesn't look like the target.
Arrived at another base.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support
Okay, subject is in. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Gaining altitude.
has been updated.
Departing.
Nice work.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care. Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map is being updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
CFA are stationed there, but there's no sign of activity for now.
Your
If you
destination.
can find that intel file, it could give you a lead on him.
Analysis complete.
Hergroepeer! Kom maar die pad uit! Hergroepeer! Beweeg! Kom ons jag hulle! Beweeg!
Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
CFTF begrijp. Wees paraat. Wanneer je loopt in beginning. Uit!
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
CFP, dis Delta 1. Ons het 'n lykie. Wees op die uitkyk vir indringers. Oor. Dit is CFP, begryp. Verdere verlies is onaanvaarbaar. Hou julle oor. Uit.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
On the ground. Spit it out.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Caution, rain approaching.
You gonna extract him?
Marker removed.
Ben wakker, lieflang.
Don't move.
Alsjeblieft. Moeilijk te doen.
Hands up. Speak.
The map has been updated.
A prisoner. He might have some information. If you extract him, we'll see what he knows. He's coming too. Roger that. prisoner you extracted was a civilian abducted by the target. He says the trafficker is trying to make contact with a human rights NGO. He hopes that by handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety. I don't get it. Why an NGO? Why run to someone else for help?
The map has been updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
CP de Zulu 4. Geweerscoute. Negatief op Oostval. Oor. CP, begrijp. Alle eenheden. Hou wacht en komt enige indringers. Uit.
He's coming too. Roger that. Okay, subject is in. Picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
According to this information, the target is headed for Gazeba Camp. We also have his movement route. I've updated your map. Use the target's route to locate him. Eliminating him will be much harder if he makes it to the Gazeba Camp. Take him down on the savannah.
The map has please select a delivery point. The map has been updated. Marker placed.
CP, dit is Delta 1. Pas op het agterste waar. Ga van nader bekijk. Oor. Dit is CP, begrijp. Wees op jou hoede. Uit.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alsjeblieft. Moet je doen.
The map has been updated. Marker placed. Marker placed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Boss, the target's getting away. Don't let him make it to that outpost. Hurry!
Marker placed.
CP, dit is Julian. Gaan 4-4. Positie bevestigd. Stuur bevel. Oor. Dit is CP, begrijp. Wees waakzaam en rijd die vijand uit. Uit.
You have arrived at your destination.
Boss,
The
the
map
target's made it to his destination. He's inside an enemy outpost. That leaves us no choice but to eliminate him in the outpost. And it won't be easy.
Spit it out.
Boss, the target's getting away.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
Boss, the target's getting away.
Hey! Come on! No!
He's coming too. Roger that.
CP, dit is Delta 1. Ons het 'n lijkie. Wees op je uitkijk voor indringers. Oor. Dit is CP, begrijp. Verdere verlies is onaanvaardbaar. Van jullie oor.
Boss, the target's getting away. west to us. You'll find the targets there. The security forces must know something about the targets. Why not try getting them to talk? Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around. Roger.
Support helicopter requested.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Side ops list updated.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.